Horizon, an American Saga, Chapter 1 on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by Warner Brothers. It can be found as a standard slipcover, as well as a Walmart exclusive steelbook, both available at your local and online retailers. In today's world of movies and cinema, there are woefully too few westerns that are released. Kevin Costner's Horizon, an American Saga, which is reportedly going to be 4 movies long, is a massive undertaking. At 3 hours long, the film feels very much like a setup for what's going to come in later installments, and less of its own self-contained story. I don't imagine a lot of people are going to be that patient, but I overall enjoyed the film for what it was. Horizon, an American Saga Chapter 1 on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, has an aspect ratio of 1:8:5. It was finished in a 4K digital intermediate, and it supports both HDR10 and Dolby Vision. For purposes of this review, I will be discussing the Dolby Vision transfer. Kevin Costner's Western opus on 4K makes for a beautiful looking and almost top-tier visual presentation. The digitally sourced transfer boasts a nice and pleasing visual appearance, but it's unmistakably digital. I think there are certain film genres that almost always look better shot on film, and I feel Westerns are one of them. That's not to say I was disappointed. It is what it is, as I can see this being very cost prohibitive to have actually shot on film. But with the digital picture, it also comes with a few shortcomings. There's an attempt at inserting grain, as light as it is, and if you're a longtime viewer of my channel, you know what my feelings are in regard to artificial grain. If it were overly consistent, that is one thing, but it seems to disappear in one shot and reappear in the next. It's not something I feel a casual viewer would really notice, but as somebody who's reviewing the disc, I was actively looking for anomalies such as this. With that said, the picture is very beautiful, especially with the often picturesque settings displayed. The variety of foliage is breathtaking with Dolby Vision, giving it a nice visual boost. In terms of the palette, it does look gorgeous. Black levels, I feel, are one of the weaker aspects of the transfer, as the shortcomings from the digital source come into play here. Some very light digital noise creeps in through scenes involving dimly lit interiors and night sequences. It's not in every single instance, but it happened enough for me to notice. In regard to the 4K resolution, details look absolutely lifelike and well textured. Close-ups offer at times a staggering amount of depth, and even the mid-level as well as the faraway shots show breathtaking clarity. Horizon, an American Saga Chapter 1 on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports a Dolby Atmos audio mix, which folds down to a Dolby True HD 7.1. There is also an optional 5.1 mix, as well as a few international options. The film's sound design brings a rather robust and punchy Dolby Atmos. Not only does the film rely heavily on nature's ambience, but it does so more than effectively. Birds chirping, wind, and other environmental effects are frequently surrounding the listener, further putting you into the immersion of the film. There are also some sequences featuring settlers versus natives, which also allow for distinct audio cues in the surround environment. High channel activity comes in the form of weather effects, rain for example, as well as the aforementioned action scenes. I wouldn't say the height channel output is overly heavy-handed. The film itself is not designed that way to warrant an aggressive amount of audio cues, but I do feel that it's appropriate and well implemented. Every gunshot counts, as it clearly can be felt with a noteworthy assist from the LFE. There's also some thunder in the last third of the film that does a great job utilizing the low end, and there are other moments sprinkled throughout the film that puts your subwoofer to work. Dialogue reproduction is clean from start to finish, with no source-related issues, and the front speakers do a great job complementing the center as well. Unfortunately, there are no extras of any kind on either the 4K or the accompanying Blu-ray disc. If these were the earlier days of physical media, one might think that the extras were being saved for an ultra deluxe edition down the line, which in all fairness could still happen, but we conceivably have 3 more movies to get through before we might see this in any form. For the picture quality, I'm going to give Horizon, an American Saga Chapter 1 on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray an A. Generally speaking, the transfer is at times absolutely beautiful, and if you're a fan of the digital look, this will no doubt please you. The issues I mentioned earlier are arguably minor, and overall it's a fine-looking 4K picture. The audio, I scored this an A as well. The included Dolby Atmos perfectly complements what's happening on screen in a very effective and immersive manner. This audio track definitely is no slouch, and it brings forth a lot of great audio cues and a generally well-done experience in your home theater. And for the extras, I had to grade them an F. Nothing in the form of bonus materials is admittedly disappointing, and who knows if this will be rectified one day in a future release. As it stands for this particular 4K, it gets a failing grade when it comes to the supplements. So that is my review of Horizon, an American Saga on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray from Warner Brothers. If you're interested in picking up a copy for yourself, I will leave a direct Amazon link and a Walmart link in the comments section. If you use them, they really help out the channel. But if you have the disc already, let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.